One question that I think you really need to ask yourself is, do you love football? Do you actually love football? And I don't mean things football brings you. Hey, I get to kind of go around the community and feel like the man, whatever that is. Like, yeah, those are great byproducts of football, but that's not loving football. My name's Luke Willson, former tight end for the Seattle Seahawks, and this week's guest coach, I'd say offensive coach for the Regina Rams football team. What does that even mean? Of course I love football. Well, all of a sudden I get down to Rice the next year, as I was redshirting, so I got no shot of playing. I get the privilege of playing ball here, dude. Pete Carroll said this once to me. We were in a meeting room going into a game, and he was like, yo, I'm just gonna let y'all know, man, don't get better than this.
You know, at this point, your body's starting to get a little bit sore, but we still got 4 more practices in front of us. Have a day. Kyle, you got sunscreen on? Living on the edge. We need the shade, get the shade.
Spring camp definitely there's a lot of adversity. I mean, guys go down, it's hot, they're long days, it's a lot of volume. To stay locked in, we just have to take it one day at a time, take it one play at a time, and obviously the most important thing is taking care of your body, right?
To me, loving football is taking those small details, using them, putting them in your toolbox, and just enjoying the process of getting better, no matter if it's physically demanding or mentally demanding. It's something you just want to do.
Football isn't just played on the field. Half of it happens in a dark room, watching yourself get beat and figuring out why.
Watch our first steps, 2 inside guys. Both are downhill and then we're back, right? Downhill, then we're back. We take half a second, boom, get up. Don't even take those steps up, because look what it does.
I think our linebackers are super cerebral. They're very smart. They understand the game.
Watching film, understanding what your coaches are trying to get you to do, it's a big separator at this level.
3-man pressure, you got open gaps, take them.
Yeah, whoa. I gotta act like I know what I'm doing here.
So you're here, okay? You're a little bit depth, and then it's like, I'm here, and again, I can adjust if I need to go flat. But you can't adjust going up the field with any power. Does that make sense? Boys, this is the best play in football for us. Great. That was a play that I ran a lot in the NFL. Yeah, find a way in there. I'm telling you, boys, when you get this angle and you get comfortable with it, they cannot win. Flat. Like, I do this better, even more, and I do this. 1, you can adjust, but 2, there's no world I'm making this play. And at that point, like, maybe it doesn't look pretty on film, but it's gonna look pretty when we're sitting the 15-yard gain. You know what I'm saying? The goose is loose there, Carver, the new guy. There's a lot to clean up in the blocking game, but for a guy who has not done it, the one thing you want to see is aggressiveness. 18 years old, you come on here and you've got some 22-year-old kids, maybe 23, that are playing ball, and it's like, it's easy to be like, can I make it? You know, am I good enough to play this level?
For a player fresh out of high school, a college playbook is a lot to take on in a single weekend.
Just picking on the quarterbacks, like those guys did a great job with Eli, the new guy coming in. He's at times was drinking from a fire hose.
But no, it should be like this. Here, little step. Right? Over. Back.
Was he breaking it earlier?
The out?
Yeah.
Because the corner's gone.
Yeah.
So it's just, can we beat the half with the throw? And usually it is. But if he flies out, then you work to that stem. Okay.
And in this game, a half second of thinking is the difference between a step ahead and a step behind.
It's just putting it all together, right?
Yeah,
like
well,
he's throwing late.
It's a lot.
So then he's like all over the place. Like,
Well, he's thinking too much. Like, so I think someone asked him, he's like, how is it? A lot.
Yeah.
Struggled early in camp for sure, but what quarterback doesn't? You put the most on those guys. It's the hardest position to play, but as you can see, he just continued to get better throughout the weekend.
Hey, good answer after the pick.
When a matchup has history, everybody feels it.
Let's go, Ish!
Ish is good. Ish is a dog. Him and Ambrose have been going at it. And they did a one-on-one tournament at the RSPC, just them, for 10 reps. They live streamed it. The whole team went there and watched this, and so it was kind of a rematch.
Obviously, I knew at some point this weekend I had to give the fans what they wanted, and had those two head-to-head.
Right off the gate, they're in the boundary, you know, and Ish is impressed, so there's not a whole lot that he can run. It's got to be fade, it's got to be comeback. Just kind of knowing how those guys are, like we were thinking, okay, Ambrose is going to try to take him vertical for sure. So they come off the line, he definitely protects his leverage, Ambrose goes outside. He stutters for a second, so like, okay, as soon as he stutters and goes, we're thinking fade ball for sure. They don't have enough time to throw anything else. Ish is in a perfect phase right there in his pocket, turns around, looks for the ball, and Ambrose just kind of throws him by, runs a comeback.
Boy, I'm top 2 and I ain't running.
Offense went crazy because no matter who won that rep, that side was going to go crazy just because we knew it was a rematch.
You know it. Tell Ish to stay in front of the ball, man. Tell Ish you can't guard Ambrose. You can't guard Ambrose.
Hey, guard Ambrose. All right. It's a comeback or rivalry. Yes or no? Yes, it is. I don't run a slant. It's a problem. If I run a goal, it's a problem. What can I run?
It is there. I know the DB guys always get mad. Like, that's not even in the playbook. It is in there. We call it a stutter 5.
I don't know. Some people were saying it should be a sack. Took too long. Either way, though, I mean, those guys are competing, and that was a good, solid rep both ways.
The period ends, but the team does not. Inside, there's a couch, a card game, and a roster full of players, quietly turning into a team.
You know, it's been a long time since I've been in a locker room to this extent.
Oh, man.
The amount the boys are hanging with each other, having lunch together, spending time, like generally enjoying each other, it really was something special.
Hey, good practice. I can just tell we're ready for the scrimmage tomorrow. Like, we're tired of studying and going against each other. It's always gonna be a fun day. Let's have some fun. Let's fly around. Yeah, you're gonna stay healthy. It's gonna be a good day.
I'm super excited to start hitting tomorrow. I know the guys are going to be super excited. There's going to be a lot of big plays, and it's just a taste of what we're going to bring next year.